potatoes. And I don't know if you noticed, but you could see some of her bones. Yeah. Not a good. Yeah. I do have bones. I've just not seen them for a long time. I mean, in there somewhere. And but mine are very heavily protected by layers and layers of fat, everyone. Now, working on a moving cruise ship, this is very handy. I fall over, I bounce back up. I'm like a bungee. Woo! You know, I don't hit the ground, I'm straight back up. I mean, it's very lucky. I'm blessed. Now, is Sarah and Casey here? You are? Where are you, Sarah and Casey? Hi, you two. Come here. You didn't know I was going to do this, did you? No. You should never tell me stuff in the windjammer. Come on over here, you two. Now, they stopped me earlier to tell me what a great, great cruise they've had. Best ever. They then said, Chloe, after the show, is it okay if we sing a song for you? Gets better. Turns out they wrote the song. They said, don't worry, it's very short. I said, that's okay. I said, is it positive? I have to check that bit out first, okay? There's no rude words or anything, is there? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I mean, I looked at you two angels and I knew that there would not be any rude words. Junior, I don't know, do we have a spare mic back there that we could, yeah, are we okay, do you mind? Sorry, I should have mentioned that to you first. Okay, so, which one's Casey? Okay, you're Casey. Now, step here, Casey. So, where are you from in the world?
South Jersey.
South Jersey. Who are you traveling with? Who are you traveling with?
Oh, cool, that's
My
really
dad and my
kind of
mom.
stuff.
Are they here?
Not the South, but
Yeah,
New
I don't
Jersey.
know where.
They didn't know you were headlining tonight, did they? Why would, here? Are you here? Here? No? Oh! You didn't know they were doing this, did you? It's like the love and marriage all over again, isn't it? Okay. And your name is?
Sarah.
And where are you from?
South Jersey.
South Jersey. Now, did you know each other before you got on board? Oh, you did. So you're cousins. Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 12.
12?
I'm 10.
I'm 10. My son's 11. Just saying. He's cute. Just saying. Okay. And so what inspired you girls to write this song?
We like cruising.
There you go. I'm seeing a TV commercial right here, right now. And are you both still at school?
Yes.
Okay, you're not married or anything yet?
No.
Okay. You never know. Come on, you know. 10 and 12-year-olds know everything these days. I mean, you could probably move out now.
Give entertainment.
You know, get a job, you know. Do it now while you know everything because, you know, it's a bit boring when you're 30. So, tell me a little bit about the song.
It's like from Little Einsteins, but with different words.
Okay. I don't know that show. Oh, I do know that show. It's for I was thinking of Little Sheldon or Young Sheldon. Okay, so I'm going to give you the mic, okay, Casey? And you're going to break in now. You don't. I can't give you the orchestra. They're very talented, but you know they're not really good with just kind of on the spot things that like you've just written. So sorry, David. I would have got new charts. I just didn't have time. Okay, so here we go. Take it away, girls.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going on a trip in our favorite cruise ship, zooming through the seas, adventure of the seas. Climb aboard, get ready to explore. There's so much to see, adventure of the seas.
Oh, that was actually kind of good. You think almost what you think, Wolf Brothers will act.
Oh my gosh! You are brilliant! Oh, I hope somebody got that on video. I'm sorry, this all happened, like I said, literally 15 minutes ago. You did? Well done. Okay, do you know them?
No, I don't.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Casey and Sarah, put it on YouTube.
Yep, I am.
Adventure of the CCCCCs.
Yep, I will.
Oh, they have a YouTube channel.
So does he.
Yep, I do
So
too.
you might be sued. Hold tight, okay? You have your own YouTube? Okay, are they easy to get?
Kind of. I kind of just started mine, so.
entrepreneurs, right? With their own YouTube channel. Cool. Okay. Can you do the floss? You got. I thought you might. I could tell. Okay, go. That was good. That was good. Well, girls, thank you. Thank you for coming up, and that was a lovely. Do you know what? That means more to me than anything. The fact that you had such a good time. Okay, well done. And I bet your parents are very proud. So, weren't they fabulous? Let's give them a round of applause. Go on, girls. Head over there. Woo! Is that a new thing? I miss every. I'm so not cool. I'm so not cool. Come on, Snoop.
Is that the comedian?
I can do that.
That's one of the guys
I'm
that
glad I
works
managed
backstage.
that. I could have gone all wrong. Snoop, come back, take a bow. Without you, we are nothing. I'm so done with the kids. I'm a bit dizzy, actually. By the way, we're no longer calling him Snoop. I found out how many kids he has. We're going to call him Snip in going forward. That's not even a joke, okay? So in just a moment, I'm going to bring out a fabulous comedian. He really is fabulous. He really is fantastic. We will need that on YouTube, by the way. That was wonderful. Except, can you make me look slimmer? Photoshop?
I'll try. Well, I don't have any special effects. You should know I'm just recording this on a
really
phone.
hard.
Okay, I'll try.
You could take this head and put it on Al McPherson's body.
Okay, I guess. If I can find it.
There's no guessing, okay? In just a moment, a great comedian's going to come on the stage. But I do want to also remind you that we're wrapping up the show tonight with the Royal Caribbean Singers and Dancers and your crew, ladies and gentlemen. So a little bit more about that after Mr. David comes on the stage. Now, he is back tonight for some late night adult comedy. He's absolutely fabulous. You're going to have a good time. So you may recognize him. You may recognize him from The Late Show. You may recognize him from, Comedy Central, but tonight he's here just for you. Put your hands together and welcome the comedy of Mr. Jim David!
Your musical director David and the wonderful orchestra. And how about a hand for Chloe, your cruise director? Give her a hand. She's very needy. Give her a hand. So it's the last night of the cruise, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, sweetie, you're going home tomorrow. You ain't staying, no matter how much you scream. You're getting out of here in the morning. You know, it's so funny, on the first night of the cruise, everybody, they're like, oh, be really careful, lock everything in the safe in your room, don't leave anything out, on the bed. Tonight, put your suitcases out in the hall.
Put them out in the hall.
Do we have anybody here that is not from the United States of America? Anybody? So we can get you a Royal Caribbean application, so we can... What? What did I say? Where are you from, darling? Where are you from? Australia. Wow! You came all the way from Australia to see Nassau? Man, that's disposable income. I can just see you down under. You know what? It's boring here down under. Why don't we fly halfway around the world to see a third world hellhole? Oh gosh. Did you go to Disney World this week? You did, yeah. The only time I ever did LSD, I was at Disney World. I didn't go there. It came to me. I I was Snow White. I was one at the party that got sent to the 7-Eleven to pick out the munchies. So after about an hour of walking around the store, I ended up at the counter with a can of peaches and a Jetsons coloring book. Then I said to the guy, "Will there be anything else?" He said, "Yeah, get off the counter." What other countries do we have that are not from America? Canada. Oh wow, I love Canada. We love your Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. We love him. Yeah, Justin Trudeau looks like the guy on Tinder that you see and you invite him over, and Trump looks like that guy when he shows up. Oh, gosh, and did I hear the UK? Who's from the UK? Back there? I love you. Where are you from in the UK? Liverpool, home of the Beatles. How cool. What? What'd you say, what? Feel free to shout out any stupid nonsense as the evening goes on. And yeah, talk. How old are you, sweetie? 12. I'm entertaining 12-year-olds. My career is taking off, ladies and gentlemen. Things are going great. I love the British. The British are great. The British don't want to be embarrassed about anything. You know, they can have their pants around their ankles and they're going, "Do you feel a draft? I feel a slight chill, which I hope will be cleared in a fortnight." You know what? I love British people individually, but as an audience, they stink. No, they're terrible. Because they get offended at everything. They're like, "Oh, you know, I mean, like, I did one joke. I did an adult joke. And this British woman up front screams, "How horribly rude!" And then I said, "Well, at least my ancestors had the wherewithal to leave your pasty-faced island 250 years ago for a more perfect union." And then this guy said, "You simply cannot speak to the Queen in this manner." Oh, speaking of the Queen, congratulations. Her Majesty is 92 years old this year. How about that? You know, we don't hear that much from the Queen, but every Christmas she does a Christmas video. Did you see it this year?
Christmas vlog.
You didn't? Well, this is what she said. That's what she said, dude. I'm not making it up. She was in America, you remember, about 10 years ago? You remember who was president 10 years ago? You remember? That was Bush. That was a long time ago. Seems like forever, doesn't it? That was when she was here speaking to Mr. Bush when he was president. I would have loved to have heard that conversation. Well, I keep on hang on. We're going to go back. Baby, we're going to go back. Baby. We're going to go back. Well, I get it done. Hang a minute. Come Wonder what she'd have to say to our current president.
A lot of people are saying a lot of things, and we're going to talk to a lot of people about a lot of things. And a lot of people are saying everything that we need to say, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, and a lot of people are going to say a lot of
Y'all are a great crowd. Gosh, I was on this ship a couple of months ago, the audience on that ship, it was like a hospice. It was like performing for a bunch of corpses. They were dead. They brought corpses in this theater, and they were dead. It was like a shuttle from a Piscataway, New Jersey nursing home. Old people, old. Instead of laughs, I heard, what? 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 Who? Maury, I don't understand. What's he talking about? What? Who? Look, you know, we just make fun of old people because we're afraid of what it's going to be like when we get there, right? I was talking to a 90-year-old woman, and I said, do you know how to work an iPhone? And she said, yeah. Do you know how to churn butter? No? Then shut up. You enjoyed yourself. Thank you for laughing. I'm glad that you had. No, I had a woman up front the first show. She stared at me like people stare at the automatic ball return at the bowling alley. She was... What's your name, man? What's your name? Where are you from, Phil? Staten Island. Can I just tell you something? A lot of people up north think that Southern people are stupid, because I'm from North Carolina, so I know. No, Staten Island has the stupidest people in the entire country. Am I right? The dumbest. I performed at a club there once. It was like performing for the cast of The Sopranos. The collective IQ of that audience added up to room temperature, Celsius. I mean, the whole audience was filled with these, you know, these mooks with 8,000 gold chains around their neck, right? And they had their hairstyle with jumper cables, and they had that little flagellum in the back that comes out from the hair, that little one strand of hair, and they had with them the women that were these moosed out mall chick girlfriends, right? The hair. You look at the face, you go, why bother? And they've got a face like, but they got the hair with that thing, that Jurassic Park thing in the front of their hair that's been out of style since 1985, but they still have it. And they've got these really tight pants with these little white boots, and they're going, Tony, I want some French fries! I want some French fries, Tony! And the guy's like, Teresa, sit your fat butt down. I mean, they don't have a brain, they have like a few random ganglia twitching at the top of the spine. Don't make fun of me, I have a very high GQ. Same kind of girl who doesn't need to worry about disease because she's in a monotonous relationship. Monotonous. It's a play on the... You don't get it, do you? You don't get it at all, do you? How old are you doing? Huh? Are you coming back? Oh, drinks. Oh, yeah. What did I say? We're going to film. Oh, well, hurry up. I'll wait.
Are you sure they're getting drinks, or are you sure that they're leaving?
Dun, 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 dun.
They better come back.
I'm very grateful. Listen, I'm very
They
while
better
Phil's
come back.
gone, let me just tell you. I mean, you live in Staten Island, right? Oh my God. Well, I live in Manhattan, you know, so we're snobby. We look at you like Georgia looks at Alabama. It's the same. I want to thank you all for not being on your phones during my show. Because this is the hardest thing about doing comedy right now, is that people will sit there during my show. I gotta see if I got a text, I gotta see if I got an email, I gotta go on Facebook, I gotta see what's up. Facebook has gotten totally out of hand. I was in a Walgreens drugstore and it said, follow us on Facebook. Ooh, I can't wait to go on Facebook and see what's up at Walgreens. There's a sale on tampons, oh my God. You know what, I did that joke one night, and this woman, like right where you're sitting, she yelled at me, there's never been a sale on tampons. I'm convinced the only way to teach kids American history is to put it on this thing, then maybe they'd read it, right? In 1776, Congress signed the Declaration, LOL. I was riding my bike in New York and I hit a woman who was texting while walking. Had to go 2 blocks out of my way, but I got her. Well, have you had a fun cruise? Have you had fun?
Yes. And the first cruise ever.
Yeah. And how nice is the crew on this ship? Aren't they incredible?
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
I hope none of you complained. I hope you didn't complain, did you? Because if you made a
No, we
complaint,
did not.
they don't care. You know why they don't care? Because they're here for 10 months without 1 day off. And you go up to them and say, I'm sorry, there's not any ice in my drink, there's not enough, my bed is not, there's not enough. And they're like, they have to be nice, they have to go, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I saw, thank you for mentioning that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, sir. Yes, sir. I will tell that to my supervisor. And you walk away, they're like, stupid idiot. Hope he jumps off the ship. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to put my eyes out. I'm going to gouge out my eyes. If you did make a stupid complaint, know that it's probably going to end up at some point in my act. Because the office knows that I do this bit of my favorite complaints that I've heard over the years. And if they get a real whopper, about once a month I'll get an email from the main office and they say, Jim, you can use these in your act. That's how much they care. I'm kidding. No, they do care. They want to give you a good customer service experience. What are you drinking? Oh, Captain Morgan? Hey, there you go. Got any sodium pentothal? Okay, did you hear what I was talking about, Phil? These are stupid complaints that I've actually gotten. You look at me, look. The Staten Island. That's the Staten Island. Yeah, I understand. Okay, Phil, this is what people have actually written down. I could not make this stuff up. The weather was better on Princess. Well, maybe it was. The police took away my pot in Fort Lauderdale. I hated this crew. That would be disappointing, right? If you thought that was going to be part of your cruise experience. And nope. The beach was too sandy.
It's a beach. What do you expect?
Who are these people? The sushi wasn't cooked. See, because sushi is usually a raw fish that's prepared. Okay. Too many ethnic types on the ship. Does the Philippines have anyone left in the entire country? The poor scared white people come on this ship and like, oh my God! Oh, you know what? We hadn't even left. I was on another cruise and we hadn't even left Bayonne. No, I think it was the Anthem. We hadn't even left Bayonne. We were just still in Bayonne. And this very angry woman went up to the front desk and she said, I specifically asked for an ocean view stateroom and all I can see is the parking lot. Oh yeah, and then, you know, these ships are big, right? Somebody went up to the front desk and said, they waited in line to say this. They said, the hallways are too long. But the guest relations lady behind the counter was a genius. She said, I will speak to maintenance. Sometimes I DJ on these ships because I do it as a hobby. I haven't done it this week, but sometimes I DJ. I like to play 70s, 80s, and 90s disco, which is the best. Did you see 70s Night? Did you see that? See, there's never, all of you who, how old are you, Phil? How old are you? 28. See, the music that your generation is playing is just junk. It's just crap. It really is. And you're right? Because it's I mean, the songs of the 70s and 80s, we still can't get them out of our head, right? Won't you take me to Funky Town? I mean, what a great idea. Who wouldn't want to be taken to Funky Town? You remember that song about the homeless woman by Crystal Waters that went la-da-dee, la-dee-da, la-da-dee, she's homeless, let's dance. She's got no place to live. What kind of song is this to dance to? That's like going, well, I've got cancer, I've got a tumor in my lung, and I can bleed it. Well, my mama's in a wheelchair. I'm gonna cut off my foot tomorrow. I'm losing both my legs. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk that I've lost my legs and I can't walk. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a brother now, I'm losing my legs. The reason I brought up that I was a DJ is because I was in the DJ booth and this woman came up and she looked at me and she said, see, one of the things DJs can't stand is when you come up and request a song. It's like, leave us alone and let us play what we're going to play, you know what I mean? Because sometimes somebody will want to have you play a song, you know, that you don't know or it doesn't fit with what you're doing. This woman comes up and she said, can I talk to the DJ? I'm standing right there. And I said, he's not here, he had to go move his car. He was double parked outside. And I swear to God, she said, okay. Too many old people on the ship. There should be a cruise for under 35 only. Well, there is, it's called Disney. Actually, I want to give a shout out to our senior cruisers because it's because of you guys that you keep coming back time and time again that Royal Caribbean can build a new ship every year. So thank you for coming. And thank you for bringing the grandkids and all that.
Run, babies.
Yeah. This complaint comes under is from someone who has what we call luxury problems. You know what those are? Okay, this is what he wrote. The lines on the daily Sudoku are not dark enough. I have been to guest relations 3 times about this situation. See, suddenly we have a situation. Excuse me, the Israelis and the Palestinians, that is a situation. Not your Sudoku, you idiot. Fat people should have their own elevator. Well, you know, you probably thought this week when some behemoth gets on the ship, on the elevator, and you're like, man, we better be going down. That's all I have to say. There are too many kids on the pool, but at least they kept it warm. I don't understand. You understand that, Phil? You get it? I don't understand. Some guy goes up to a guest relations person and he said, how many languages do you speak? And she said, I'm trilingual. That means I speak 3 languages. And then he said, well, what if you speak only 2? And then she said, I'm bilingual. And he said, well, what if you just speak 1? She said, American. I broke a tooth chewing ice. You need softer ice.
Okay, just put snow in the drinks. No, everything's a slushy.
People on the cruise don't look like the people in the brochure. Did, no one would come. There should be an age limit on men wearing Speedos by the pool. Yeah, I saw this 80-year-old guy in a thong. He looked like a basset hound back there. It was horrifying. He walked away and it was like, wah, 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 wah. There's some things you can't unsee. There are too many stairs. You need to build a flatter ship next time. A flatter ship. Basically, they want a 4-bedroom ranch house. That's what they want. And this is the stupidest, this is not really a complaint. This is something that somebody wrote. Do you have a cruise that goes to Colorado? I have friends there.
Oh my God. This is so stupid.
You can't ride it. So listen, you guys are terrific. I'm doing another show in like 45 minutes. We'll see. Yeah. I'm doing my late night adult comedy show, which is it's the stuff I do in comedy clubs around the world in the country, and it is completely inappropriate for everyone. It's not appropriate. So in fact, no one will be admitted to the theater because it's not appropriate. But if you feel like having one more laugh with me and seeing the stuff I can't do when kids are in the room, and if you're easily offended, stay away, please. I don't want your last show to make you sit there and go, well, I hate him. I liked him earlier. But I'm doing it at 10:30, and keep laughing, everybody. One thing, and you know, I really am very honored and grateful that the Royal Caribbean lets me come and tell you jokes. And the thing I'm really grateful is that they take care of my travel when I come here, because I can't stand making a plane reservation anymore, you know, especially on the phone. Hi, I'd like some information before we begin. What is your final destination? Newark. I think you said Phoenix. Is that right? No. I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that. What is your final destination? Newark. Checking flights for Seoul, South Korea. No! What is no? Did you no? We seem to be having agent. Checking flights for Agent, North Dakota. Shut up! I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna rub your face in a gravel driveway. Just get me an agent. Ah! I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that. What is your final destination? Your face! Because when I find it, I'm gonna bash it in! I think you said Newark. Thank you, everybody. That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the comedy of Mr. Jim David. Woo! Back tonight for some late night adult comedy.
Awesome.
Jim David, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jim.
What?
He is back tonight for a little bit more adult comedy. Yes, indeed. Now remember, everyone, stay in your seats until the end of the show, because we are going to be at the doors to say farewell to you. Now, have you all got? Were you trying to sneak by me against me? You're like a ninja. You're like a ninja.
I'd like to see his other one. What?
It's not easy. Looks easy, not easy.
I go pick her.
Tonight, though, we do have the crew coming on the stage to say farewell for you. But I do want to point out a couple of things. First of all, when you are leaving your stateroom tomorrow, have that last look around, everyone. Okay? You would be amazed what people leave behind. I mean, we're talking shoes, we're talking clothes, we're talking dresses, we're talking iPhones, we're talking children.
Oh my God, child abandonment.
That might have been planned. I don't know. But I can never understand how you can leave behind teeth. How do you leave behind teeth?
Oh my God.
Did you not notice at breakfast they were missing? I mean, you know, then we have to go and find you in the terminal with the teeth. We don't even look now. We just give them to the first person they fit. There you go. Yeah, they're all yours. You keep them. So have that last look around and make sure. Tonight is also the night that gentlemen, for some reason, enter onto the hallway, the corridors in their underwear. They feel it's okay because they're putting luggage outside. It's not pretty. Okay, just throwing that out there, everyone, so just be careful with that. Tonight is also the last night for you to do any shopping on board, do anything you need to do, because due to customs, we cannot open anything in the morning. So if you want to get any pictures, head to the casino, go to the shops. Tonight's the last night to do that, okay? But I really need to check in with the kids. We've had a lot of kids on board, a lot of families hopefully having the best vacation ever together. Kids, have you had a good time?
Yeah!
Have you got the best mom and dad in the world?
Yes!
Oh my gosh. Have you found the ice cream machines?
Yes, I have!
Now, mom and dad may not have told you, but you can actually purchase those ice cream machines. And they fit beautifully in your bedroom at home. So I'm just throwing that idea out there just in case you think you know, if you miss an ice cream and going forward. Kids, and I need to check, have you all given mom and dad a big thank you for taking you on a cruise?
Thank you so much!
Okay, kids, listen up. Here's the thing. Mom and dad have taken you cruising You're on a cruise to the Caribbean.
This is my first
Think about
cruise.
it. You can't go back to camping.
I can't do that. I want to be in the
Even if Mom and Dad
Caribbean.
tell you camping is the best vacation ever.
No, it is not.
This is.
It's
Think
that
about it. Oh, and Grandma, yeah. Okay, that must be Sandy. So, here's what you do, kids, when you go home. All right, I'm helping you out here. First of all, big, when you get home, big thank you card from Mom and Dad. Work very hard on your schoolwork, your grades, okay? Just do your best.
Then beg
That's
to
all
come
they want.
back.
Do your chores. And before you know it, you will be cruising again. Yeah! So before you leave the ship, stop by the next cruise desk. We've got cruises in Europe, Australia. You can choose wherever you want. So just take a look because
Down
this
under.
is your future cruising. The kids are like, yeah. And maybe get Mom and
Cruising
maybe
is
get
my
Mom a big
destiny.
bunch of flowers. The neighbors always have a nice garden. So just don't buy them. Just borrow them. Just borrow them from the neighbors, okay? Do it at night, then nobody will see it, okay? I
Borrow
also
them
want to
and
point
then
out
give
I had a
them
very
back.
bad dream about all of you last night. I cried. I woke up crying. I pictured all of you tomorrow night at home. At home. Sitting around your kitchen table. Maybe not Jim and Matt, but the rest of you are sitting around. Sitting around your kitchen.
Kitchen table. Kitchen table.
You're sitting there waiting. And it takes you a long time to realize they're not turning up.
There are no
Your
frozen
food and
pina
beverage team are
coladas.
not turning up.
There are no waiters.
You are on your own, my friends. You are on your own.
There's no buffet.
Then you climb the stairs to bed. Nobody cleaning those stairs. You have to go to bed. You don't have live entertainment in your lounge. You get to your bedroom. You have to pull the blankets back by yourself. You wake up in the morning, on the ground is wet, damp towels. They haven't turned into cute little animals. Oh no. Your stateroom attendants are not there waiting to greet you. And look, life outside is not pretty, everyone. Have you had the best vacation ever? Yes? Well, just make sure you head home and you tell you everyone that you know and love, and bring them back the next time. We'll have a lot of fun. We truly will. And as I mentioned, coming onto the stage in a few minutes' time is some of your fabulous crew. Get your cameras ready. They want to say farewell, so just give us a chance
It's
at the end
already
of the show
rolling.
to get back to the doors.
It's
Okay.
37
Now, a lot of the crew
long.
members, a little tip. A lot of the crew members on the stage with the extra wide smile, they're the ones going on vacation tomorrow. Okay. A lot of the crew are on board anything up to 9 months. Stay on
Might be
board, go
expensive.
home, see the new baby. Stay on board 9 months, go home, see the new baby. There's a bit of a trend there, as I'm sure you can appreciate. But on behalf of certainly the captain, the hotel director, you have been a pleasure to sail with. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one last time the Royal Caribbean singers and dancers!